I was in a mastermind years ago, and there was this lady in the front row, and we were talking about quality of life and being present for her family, and she raised her hand. She said she doesn't know how to stop. She continued with a story that I want to share with you. She said that they had just been to a funeral, and the whole family was there, and they were walking around, and there, you see a bunch of tombstones, and her daughter was looking at a bunch of them and said, "Mommy, why is there certain tombstones that have like a truck on it, or a car, or a cross, or different things on there?" Because it also mentions was loved by his wife and 2 kids, different things on there. And the mother proceeded to say, these are things that they're remembered by, or things that they loved. And the daughter turned to her and said, "Mommy, yours will have your cell phone on it." And the whole room went completely silent, because the daughter saw that the cell phone was the thing that her mother loved the most. And that hidden costs for high achievers or high performers, which we have to be very careful, because sometimes our perspective, we can lose perspective sometimes of what got us to where we're at now. And just because it got us to where we are now doesn't mean we have to continue that way. When I got into real estate, I was single and had no kids, and now I have a husband and 2 kids. So making sure you don't lose of, your priorities and perspective is, even though real estate is what funds our vacations, if we're on vacation, I still don't want to be remembered that I'm taking a phone call while we're in the middle of some really cool excursion. I want to make sure my kids know that I'm there to make memories and just to love on them, and that they're the most important things in the world. And so just make sure you don't lose perspective, because here's the thing: if you don't stop and you're just hustling, because that's what got you to where this is and where you are today, and your success is so great, and you don't know how to get off the hamster wheel, sooner or later life will make you get off the hamster wheel. I mean, maybe you will get sick, or maybe you'll lose relationships, or you're going into burnout. You've got to be aware. Take care of your body. You only have one. Take care of your relationships. You can't just easily fix those. And so just make sure. So your burnout warning for this week is when success starts costing you your presence, your health, and your relationships. You can't just push harder, and you are slowly but surely, you are drifting to burnout. Because marathon runners, when you run and you are, practicing for a marathon, when you run a marathon, you run it. You stop at the finish line. You don't just keep going forever. You have to slow down to make sure you take care of yourself. Fuel tip for this week is pause and ask yourself one question: what will actually matter in 5 years? Is it going to be that phone call that you took on vacation? Is it going to be that one client? Because most likely it's not. I would make sure that you journal around this or think about it. And then whatever you write down, what will actually matter in 5 years, you need to align that answer with your business and your life. Both. Closing thought: big goals are not the problem. Losing yourself while chasing them, that is a problem. You can build a life that you're very proud of it, and you can be fully present. And yes, there are always seasons, and you can't always be balanced, and you're in counterbalance. However, make sure you're aware of when it gets off centered so that you can correct it to get back on track. Have a great week, guys.